None of you guys are mouse and keyboard, right? You guys are all joystick.
I'm a mouse and keyboard.
All right, I'm going. All right,
You
so
left gun now.
yeah,
Controls unlocked, by the way.
Confirm controls are on.
okay. So, hey Thunder, if I could get you to put the nacelles up a little bit for just a second, I want to test something.
Here's 30 degrees. Is that good?
Yeah. Okay. For some reason,
Okay, off the nose is the airfield.
let me. Okay. All right. So, in
Overflying.
some instances, here's a note. In some instances, I may not be able to shoot. In some instances, the door gun locks in position and freezes if the pylons are completely down.
Oh, fuck, I just crashed again. Alright, maybe,
Yeah, I set it to freeze at a certain speed. I'll remove that. I was messing around.
Okay. Well, we don't have any option but to restart, Frank, because
No, yeah. So what does that limitation have to do with?
So when the aircraft reaches a certain speed, the gun will lock into a forward position.
okay, that's and that's okay, because I think we talked about that, because hanging out at 200 miles an hour plus, you're not going to be able to do that even with a power assisted door gun. So, all right, if that's in fact true, at least visually, the door gun does not slew forward. It's pointed at the prop rotors and doesn't move.
Yeah, that's a limitation with Arma, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure a better solution.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm not gonna rejoin this time to make sure that you guys don't have to deal with me constantly crashing.
Well, is there something in the scenario that's doing that, or?
I have no idea, but I mean, that's two CTDs so far.
Okay. So it doesn't seem to be a universal issue because, all right, so let's do this, Frank. We'll just restart and
You want to switch positions?
well, that's what I was
I was
saying
gonna
is
say I can fly and you can come in as the co-pilot.
yeah, and then if you want, Thunder, you can come in and do the door gun, and that way we can see if it's. I mean, if you want to. I mean, if you don't want to, that's okay too. But
No, I think I'm gonna sit it out. I'll stay in the team speak to hear what's going on, but
Right.
probably more efficient if I just sit it out. That way you don't have to
okay.
deal with it in case it is an
Right,
issue,
I'm
even
at
if
the
I'm
roll
not in
sign
pilot seat.
screen.
Actually, one thing I might add is in terms of the HMD, not only might it be useful to have that on the co-pilot seat, but I think it might be useful to have a visual for the where the FLIR is looking, because I think that is currently absent.
Oh, you mean the
Okay, I
secondary
see what you're
tip?
saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's useful. Absolutely.
All right. All right. So Frank, you're gonna fly,
Yeah.
or Frank V's gonna fly. If you would like to go with him, go be my guest. I'll be more than happy to try and follow it.
That's all right. I'll fly it around. I'll fly the other one around.
Okay. Hi, Frank.
Hey,
Flaps are down. Controls unlocked.
let me make sure. Controls unlocked.
All right.
So are we gonna go to the southern one and be in the door gun and switch, or
All right.
what are we
Let me
doing?
go to. Let me see. I'm
What
gonna
do we
switch
just?
to gunner seat.
Okay.
I'm gonna check that. Okay, wrong gunner seat. Let's try the other one.
Oh, but you
Nope.
can switch to it.
No, I can. If I switch, I go to the right-hand gunner seat. All right, so I'm in the co-pilot seat now.
Yep. Okay, we're both at a hover. Okay, I'm passing you off to the right.
Roger.
All right, we've got the second aircraft is to our left.
I'm gonna depart pressing position to the southeast.
West.
Begin.
Okay, flaps are coming up. Wheels up, rather. Excuse me. Flaps are still full down.
So is there anything to do with the flaps other than you turn auto vectoring on and then you can change the flaps, then you have to turn it back off?
Yeah, what I found is to manipulate the flaps, auto vectoring has to be on, and then to manipulate the nacelle, in which case the nacelles will manipulate themselves because it's automatic. And then if you want to manipulate the nacelles manually, you got to turn auto vectoring off, and it's the same keys for the nacelles as it was that you use for the flaps.
Well, I think it makes sense that you wouldn't be changing the nacelles with auto vectoring on, but I don't know that it makes sense that you shouldn't be able to change the flaps with auto vectoring off.
Well,
is that just an armism?
I think
That's an armism.
I think it's the way it was, because I'm thinking the same way as you. I should be able to independently manipulate the flaps, whether or not auto vectoring is on or off.
Is that something we can script around?
Maybe.
I mean, we have to see if there's a function, an SQF function for manually changing flaps.
Right.
Well, you can use the VTOL flaps mod.
Okay, is that the one that does it?
Yeah, that's automatic. I mean, so I wrote down flap functioning. We can talk about that. I mean, if we want to try, so I'm all for saying, hey, folks, if you really want to be able to exploit the capability, you ought to use this mod.
Which depends on CBA.
But you also have to have CBA to do that. So I think we're just going to have to tell people, okay, if you're going to fly a generic VTOL without the mods, then here's the things you got to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you can check the bad guys when you go heads down on the clear out. If you don't care to switch to the door gun.
But I can't get to the left door gun now. I either have co-pilot or the right door gun, which we noted needs to be fixed a little bit.
Oh, so the right door gun position is available
Is
as an option?
It is in op right now.
Right, but it's an available option to switch to?
It is an available option to switch to from
the co-pilot seat, but not the left door gun.
I did not see the left door gun. No.
I'll have to check the compartment to make sure.
Okay, I'm showing about 6.5 kilometers from the...
Okay, I'm in FLIR view now. I'm looking. Unfortunately, I've got the fog.
I do
so
too.
I'm not seeing much past that.
Yeah. Looks like it's off to our 11 o'clock, so I'm going to do a slight left turn here.
Okay. All right, I have land coming into view.
Yep, I see the land. Probably too low, huh? I need to go ahead and climb some.
That's okay.
altitude.
No. Have white hot up.
And showing 3 kilometers.
Okay. White Hot seems to be working. Black Hawk, not Hawk. Boy, got that on the mind. Seems to be working.
Should be off our left shoulder there.
Looking. Okay. I seem to. All right. A note for the FLIR view. Right now, it does not track past the rotor systems.
Yeah, it's not 360.
It's not 360. I can track to the front arc. Okay. Okay, I have a marker on the
Bad guys?
bad guys showing up on the sensing.
They shooting yet?
I can't tell because I haven't seen them.
I haven't seen them shooting at you.
Okay, I have the airfield in sight. And I am not, it may be the range. I'm in White Hot.
Should be coming up there at your left shoulder.
Yep. Okay, I have people. I see people on the ground. And I see the vehicle. And so I'm seeing 3 people and a vehicle. Zooming in, I can see an Ifrit and 3 dudes. And I guess they just saw us. They're jumping up and down and doing one. Oh, missile.
Hit.
Oh, missile.
See, that's not showing up. Okay, now it is. I get the little devil.
Okay, out of limits, out of constraints. Okay, they're shooting at us now, Frank.
Yep.
There are bullets zipping around.
Yep, I'm feet wet.
I'm gonna crash here in a little bit.
Oh, did they knock you out of the air?
Oh yeah, they got me.
Okay.
You should respawn okay at back at the airfield. All right, I'm making a right turn out to the water.
Oh.
Heading back south.
So, Frank M., did you get missile alerts in your cockpit?
Yeah, I got a missile alert, and a second
Okay.
later I got hit.
That guy reloads pretty damn quick. Because it was the same guy shot 2 missiles within about 5 seconds.
Okay, so it should be at our 11 o'clock.
Looking.
3 kilometers.
Okay, it's still in the fog.
And I'm at 300 MSL.
Alright, well, I think we saw everything. I mean, you didn't put down but 1 vehicle, right?
Yeah, just 1 vehicle there. You want to go up to the one north of it, or head back to the barn?
Well, Frank M., are you rejoining, or are you hanging out at the barn?
I'm rejoining.
Got it. We'll hold here then.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head towards the motorized.
Wait for let's hold here, Frank, until he rejoins.
Okay, back out to the water.
Are you guys to the south or to the north?
Down in the south, same place where you got shot down, out over the water, northeast of the 80 team. Is that where you're going to hold, Frank?
Yes.
All right. So if you want to cut across the peninsula there, north of the 80 team motorized, we're out there hanging out.
All right.
Is there a ability to turn wheel brakes on and off on this thing?
Just the regular brakes.
Yeah, I think the wheel brakes are a keybind in the on the list.
If you land with forward motion with vectoring up, the brakes are automatically applied. So sometimes you'll go nose down.
Sorry, would the have vectoring set out?
Yeah, if you're vectored all the way 90 degrees and you land with quite a bit of forward motion, for some reason Arma automatically adds brakes, so you'll tip over. Won't damage anything. It just looks funny.
I'm trying to now. It does roll just a little bit.
Oh,
So
I
if you-
tried a rolling landing before and it did roll.
So if you have the nacelles, if you 90 degrees, it will roll only a little bit. If you put the nacelles to the first notch forward, which is what, is it 80 degrees, something like that, it'll roll just fine. Matter of fact,
Yeah, I
it's
see
just a
you
matter
on,
of power pass,
see you
power
on
management.
thermals.
Okay.
Okay. Al, I'm going to keep the nacelles at about 45 to give us some speed,
That's fine.
flexibility.
Okay, I see you on the sensor view coming in. So he's now at our 7 o'clock coming around to 6.
Yep, I see him. I'm
Alright.
holding at 300 MSL at about 240 kmh here. Heading basically northwest towards the next AD section, which is a mechanized section. And I'm showing at 11 o'clock, 3 kilometers.
Copy, 11 o'clock, 3 kilometers. You're going to have to be careful because that Tigris will swack you as well if at this altitude.
Okay. And I'm getting a ping. I'm evading
Looking.
to the west and south.
Okay. Yeah, see that's what I mean. I see the I have the marker on the sensor view.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean, Frank. When we test this stuff, we have to be able to turn things on and off because
Right.
we'll never, unless we fly at very low level, we'll
Yeah.
never get near the machine guns without getting engaged by the Tigris as well. So we either need to move the Tigris off discreetly. So here, just real quick, are you still getting pinged?
No, I'm heading west now.
All right. So let's do this. Let's
I'm
All right.
basically using the terrain here.
all right, climb up to 500, or start a climb to 500. If you get, what I'm trying to see is if we're gonna get acquired by the long range radar.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what the distance is on that thing, but if they're trying to replicate some of the modern long range SAMs, that should pick us up no problem.
All right, I am just coming up south of Pyrgos, climbing through 300.
All right, so once you get up there, once you get past Pyrgos, just go ahead and turn 360.
Okay, there's Pyrgos on our right, passing 500. And turning north.
Okay, I can see the people and I can see the vehicle moving, so I've got them in FLIR, so they're okay at altitude as well.
So now you realize once we get to altitude, the fog really gets pretty
No,
bad.
I got you, but at this point I'm just trying to see if we've got that
The
ADA
radar.
system, that
radar
radar
s-
system
yeah.
is functioning.
Okay, heading north now, passing 800. Continuing my climb.
Frank, have you seen anything back there at all?
No.
Okay. I doubt it's anything to do with. I just don't know if there's something we're supposed to. All right.
Well, we're passing the international airport off your left shoulder
Right.
now. So I'm gonna continue my climb, and then at some point I'm gonna head northeast.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We'll come up a beam, a theory here in a little bit,
Yep.
and then we can turn probably 030.
And I'm showing 13 kilometers from that AD site.
Yeah, it should be picking us up. So maybe there's something we're supposed to do that we're not doing with that AD site.
Well, there's people. I mean, it's manned. It's crewed.
No, I know, but I don't know that I've ever seen it active.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out here shortly. I'm gonna level off at 2,000.
Okay. Yeah, I'm unable to see anything.
Okay, now
Under
I
track,
got thing.
missile.
Missile inbound. Diving to the north and west.
Oh, there's your answer.
Okay, I broke lock.
Man, I got messed up.
Another one incoming.
Do that pilot stuff. Oh!
Oh,
Wow.
gosh. All right. Well, we know it works.
Okay.
At least the long range air defense works.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So the good news is, I think we've got some stuff. Isha, are you still monitoring?
I am still here somewhere.
Okay. And Thunder, you're still monitoring as well.
Yes.
All right. So, for the sake of everybody's